The shop smelled of cedar, ozone, and the metallic tang of old brass. Elias, his loupe pressed against his brow like a third eye, didn't look up when the bell chimed. He was deep within the escapement of a 19th century chronometer, a mechanism so delicate it seemed to beat with a pulse. "A watch tells you the time, Elias," the customer said, his voice as smooth as polished obsidian. "But a timepiece tells you who you are." Elias froze. He hadn't heard the man approach the counter. He looked up, squinting through the magnifying glass. The man was dressed in a suit that defied the current year, a charcoal wool so fine it looked like smoke, tailored with a precision that made Elias' own steady hands feel clumsy. But it was the watch on the man's wrist that stopped Elias' heart, a skeletonized tourbillon that didn't just tick, it flowed. "That's a Vautelainen," Elias whispered. "Or a ghost of one, I've only seen drawings." "It is a reminder," the man said, sliding a small, velvet-wrapped bundle across the scarred wooden counter. "My daughter's, it stopped. Everyone else told her to buy a digital replacement. They said the parts are obsolete." Elias unwrapped the bundle to find a modest, mid-century cocktail watch. Its crystal was spider-webbed with cracks. He pried open the case back. The balance wheel was jammed, choked by a single, microscopic grain of sand. "You see, in horology, we have a rule," Elias said, his voice dropping into the rhythmic cadence of a teacher. "The smallest part carries the heaviest burden. You can have a mainspring with the strength of a lion, but if the pallet jewels are misaligned by a fraction of a millimeter, the whole system collapses into expensive junk. We call it the tyranny of the tiny." The mystery customer leaned in, his eyes dark and unblinking. "And the life lesson, Master Watchmaker, for my daughter is losing her patience with the world." Elias carefully plucked the grain of sand out with brass tweezers. "The lesson is that we spend our lives trying to save time as if we can put it in a bank. But a mechanical watch teaches you that time isn't a commodity, it's a friction. It's the wearing down of parts. If you fight the friction, you break. If you oil the jewels and accept the resistance, you keep moving." He wound the crown. The watch hummed to life, a frantic silver heartbeat. "She thinks she's late for her life," the man murmured, taking the watch back. He laid a gold coin on the counter, a currency Elias hadn't seen in any bank, stamped with a sun and an hourglass. "Tell her," Elias said, "that the watch doesn't care where she's going. It only cares that she stays in rhythm. Precision isn't about the destination, it's about the consistency of the tick." By the time Elias reached for the coin to inspect the strange minting, the door was already settling into its frame. The bell didn't ring a second time. Outside, the street was draped in a sudden heavy fog, and the charcoal-clad man was nowhere to be seen. Only the faint, fatting scent of ozone remained, and the gold coin on the counter, which was warm to the touch and pulsing at exactly 60 beats per minute. If you liked this story, please press that like button and subscribe to our channel for more stories.